And I love how I'm just looking down at the general chat. It's a unique general chat. The fact that they're talking about this, they're talking about nuclear weapons and they strengthened them. There's no, anal jokes right now. I know it's countries just saying we got a bigger dick than you, but that's probably a fair description of it. This is gonna take a moment. Hopefully it doesn't shit out on me too early. It's crashed before and whatnot. Ooh, excuse me. I remember hearing a story about the hydrogen bomb when it was originally being tested. A guy was, I don't know if it's true, but a guy was saying that when they were testing it, like, the nuke setting the atmosphere on fire thing, it was apparently that guy who was heading the project. The guy who said that would happen if they used nukes was heading the project. He was wrong. He forgot to carry the one or something. But he on the nuke thing. But he was heading the project for some reason for the hydrogen bomb. And where they were testing it was somewhere near Japanese territory, and they'd given the Japanese fishermen a safe harbor, but they didn't calculate some other thing to do with the hydrogen bomb, like basically how well the materials will work together. So the safe zone wasn't a safe zone, and apparently when the bomb went off, they were killed as well. According to the guy, that was apparently inspiration to one degree or another for Godzilla or something. It was SF Debris saying this. Maybe I'm misremembering, but that's what I was hearing. They just reminded me of there because they were talking about that. Talking about the hydrogen bomb, Tsar Bomba, and all that. Reminded me of that. Let us see. What was I gonna do? Oh, Woden's Lucky Necklace. It's stuff from my ICC run. Now that I've done that, let's have a look at you. It goes for 27 a Tang, but the Tang goes for 227. I think it's still profitable. Yeah, seems so. In which case... Well, actually, why is this? Barracuda McGurgurgurgurg. Oh, no, it's not profitable in the slightest. You have to factor in how much the Barracuda McGurgurgurgurg is worth, and it's not worth it. Actually, no, wait. It is worth it. It's fine, because you get 7 for this. It's fine. So, if I was to finish up with what I currently have, I would need, well, which is a thing of 5. So I'll need 50 snails, I'll need 3 more roses, and I'll need 100 gem chips. My god, this takes a while. Okay, I'll tell you a funny story while I'm doing this. I was on Twitter. I'm frequently on Twitter, but as of time recording, I was on Twitter a few days ago, and something funny happened. The funny thing was, I saw some tweets from TB, and the tweets were They were talking about a CoxCon. A guy went up to the mic and asked, "Are traps gay?" TB had him thrown out of the convention for transphobia. Some people were having a talk with TB about it, and TB dismissed what the person was saying because they had an anime avatar. So I was mildly sarcastic at TB for that, and he blocked me. I can't remember the exact phrasing of what I said, but it was along the lines of, what a rebuttal, you've dismissed, what a comeback, you've dismissed what they said in one fell swoop. And he blocked me for it. I know I haven't got the stuff yet, I can grab him Val'sharah. He blocked me for it. So, yeah. It's weird. He's also after deleting his own tweets that could be declared hypocritical. He once made a tweet about mocking Otterkin, talk about identifying as a toaster. He's deleted that. You can find archives of the tweet, then you can double check it yourselves if you don't believe me. There's archives out there. But yeah, it's kind of sad to see. TB was always a bit of abrasive, a bit of an ass, but I noticed in the last bit he kind of went downhill. Like the last few years, he was becoming worse. Someone said that they didn't think Naga or something fit with Might and Magic, so TB decided that that guy was one of the nutters sending death threats to the devs of Ubisoft. Well, the devs of Might and Magic at the time. I think it was Ubisoft, for wanting a tech faction. They didn't see the tech faction fitting Might and Magic and such, that sent death threats over it. TB was seemingly thinking that because this guy didn't think that the enemies fit with Might and Magic, he must be one of these other guys. And I've just kind of looked at him in a weird light ever since that. It may seem weird, but basically he's saying that you can't no matter what the devs do, it's if they insert an army in an entire faction where everyone looks like Trump, or whatever batshit you want to say, it suddenly suddenly they start let's say Might and Magic was always light and fluffy stuff, and they suddenly started including really weird dark elements into it that kind of went against the crux of it. You couldn't criticize that at all, or you're a monster. You're one of these nutters sending death threats. Basically saying that if he was to do his job in that situation as a critic, he would be in league with them by his own logic. Of course it wouldn't apply to him in those situations, but you see what I'm saying. He's being an idiot there. You can double check that if you want, but keep in mind it's a few hour stream he did on Might and Magic. I don't remember which one. I don't remember which one it was. I remember it had stained glass on a few screens, but not only on it had a stained glass aesthetic, but didn't go far enough with it, kind of thing. So you'll want to go dig for it yourself, you know.
What can I do for you?
Supplies. But yeah, he's gone a little nutty. 2. Okay. I don't actually need the gem chips on. Actually, I did grab the gem chips from outside. I didn't grab the roses. I can head back and do that. I was gonna have to go back anyway to sell it. I just kinda wish I'd already grabbed them. But, and I can grab them off the auction house, right? Yes. But, yeah, it's bizarre. I would say it's out of character, but like I said, he has been gradually going this way as is. But it just, the whole thing's silly. And like I said, the thing about Might and Magic, that was bloody well stupid. I wish I could tell you what time in the video it was, but I don't remember that. So you're just, if you want to look into that, you're just gonna have to watch the whole thing yourself. I think it's somewhere near the middle of the video, but I can't be certain. And like I said before on Twitter, I don't hate. Yeah, it's like a lot of people are probably acting, saying how they hate him or something now. I don't. I feel bad for him. I'm a bit annoyed about it, but I mainly just feel bad for him. Nothing else. So yeah. People are also poking a bit of fun at him because he was saying that being belligerent to your audience was a sign that you're becoming irrelevant, and here he's being belligerent to his audience. Certainly, he'll argue that anyone disagreeing with him in here isn't his audience. He actually did do that, saying that they weren't subscribed to him and hated him. The people that he was blocking, but that's not true. I can't remember where I was going with that, but yeah, basically he's being an idiot, and it's kind of annoying and kind of sad. I just wish I could remember where I was going with that. But yeah, my mind is completely blanked. Yeah, he was arguing that people's balking and whatnot weren't subscribed to him, hated him. Apparently some were saying that, what he's doing is going to hurt his business, but he's arguing that it wouldn't for the first 2 points. Which isn't true. Like I said, I was subscribed to him. I haven't watched him in a bit, but I just wasn't in the mood. But I was subscribed to him, and like I said, I don't hate him. But apparently I do. He knows me better than I know myself, apparently. Because he's talking at his ass. Christ. 5 stacks of 140. Fuck. I need tree. All I need is tree. I'll pay the... I could get... You know what? I'm just gonna buy the tree. 5 stacks of 140 is way too much. One, two, three. But yeah. The only reason I brought that up was when I was standing here at the auction house. I remember before I was talking with Jesse Cox and him talking shit about Trump's son because he didn't like Trump, and insulting the kid, claiming the kid wasn't raised right because he looked bored. I just remember talking about that here, so I figured I'll bring up the TV thing while I was doing this. Like I said, it's fucking stupid. It's stupid. Sorry. What TB did was stupid, but I also do feel really sad for him. And what Jesse Cox said was stupid, and I don't really feel that sad for him. He did apologise for it, but I'm not really sure how I feel on it, to be honest. It's a dick move regardless, no matter what you do. Even if you do apologise. So yeah. But yeah, let's move on from that. Just people being silly. People being silly. Okay, stack of 20 will be 549. Not bad. They're suddenly worth a lot less. I'm not sure if they're profitable now. I wish I'd wrote down the money. Oh, I wish I'd wrote down how much it would be. Like the costs and how much I need for it to be profitable. Up with this. I got an encoded message. We'll decode it because apparently we know the codes. Unidentified threats have attacked Peacekeeper 011 units in deepest caves of the magnetic chasm. Initiate Protocol 54. In WAD, there was this whole encoded message thing you could get in the Blingtron units. There's apparently some war going on between the Blingtron units and some unknown enemy under the Elementium Sea. And we've no idea what it is. It's just like a side thing. It's just like a little Easter egg. It crashed. It's just like a little Easter egg thing. Not Easter egg, other McGubbins. Flavor thing, I guess. I'm not sure what you'd call it, but yeah, that's all it is. Ooh, I got a notification on Twitter. Wasn't for me, it was just that someone liked one as a response to me. Or a response that I was tagged in, at least. I only need 7 more Illidan shards. And then he's been put into a Naru or something? I remember hearing a bit of a spoiler for the Broken Shore stuff. Illidan does something that's in character with Illidan. But I'm skeptical of that. Well, just, you know, what we've seen Legion. There's a clear fanboy writing it. Oh, the Naru, the force for good, says enslaving is good. For fuck's sake. Like, it's just, it's bad shit. It's madness, man. Oh no, it's madness, man. Whatever will we do? Ah. Ooh, excuse me. I think I'm actually after reaching the 400 episode mark. Really need to get the what's left on my computer up. I've, you know, I have over 50, under 100 left on my PC to be uploaded. Just checking my emails, see if there's anything of interest here. No. I'm kind of tempted in doing Broken Shore stuff, but at the same time I feel like I almost should finish what pre-Broken Shore stuff before I go deal with any of that. Ends up with me being kind of indecisive. I wonder. Let me think of something. Cathedral of Eternal Night. Must acquire your artifact and gain a foothold on Broken Shore to enter this dungeon. Well, I've done the first. Also, there's going to be a new artifact system, upgrade system done in 7.3. Apparently, I just saw the thumbnail to a Val'sharah gaming video. What was it? Yeah, I just saw the thumbnail to that. I didn't really look into it. But yeah, apparently there's going to be a new artifact thing. So that's gonna be interesting. So that's what I was talking about in the last set when I was looking at my artifact weapon. How there's some like new thing coming or something. Couldn't remember the details for it, but that might be it. Here, I'll be back in a sec. Hello folks, and I'm back. Recording locally, recording locally. Sorry about that, it's OCD thing. So, if you've been watching all these 400 something parts, you've probably gotten used to it. So, no. Wish those ones would fuck off. What code is 860? No. Okay, refresh.